In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the top 3 ways to get XP for the latest edition of Minecraft Bedrock. And guys, that does mean all of these methods will work on all Minecraft Bedrock platforms, including mcpe, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Windows 10 edition. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get straight to it. So the first XP farm is actually perfect for anyone who just started a brand new survival world, as it doesn't require many resources to build and can get you guys as much XP as you need. Although it is not the fastest by any means, it will do the trick. And to build this farm, you'll need 8 furnaces, 16 hoppers, 3 solid blocks of your choice, a chest, and a boat with a chest in it like this. And obviously guys, the boat can be made out of any wood of your choice. And finally, you'll need 8 levers. So go ahead and grab all these materials. Now to build this farm, just place a chest like this, then go behind it and place a hopper. Now place one more hopper going into each side of our main hopper like this. Now go ahead and add 2 more to each ends, and then just place the final one like this. So you should end up with 8 hoppers like this, and if you throw an item anywhere onto this hopper, it should get picked up and end up in our chest. And now in the center, go ahead and place down 3 of your solid blocks. Then place your furnaces like this, and to easily place them on top of the hoppers, just make sure you're crouching. Now again, while crouching, place the last 8 hoppers like this, with 1 going on top of each furnace. Now for the last step, place your boat like this on the center block. Then you're going to want to jump in it and then just readjust it by making sure it's directly on the center block. So just make sure it's positioned a little like this, where the boat is touching all 8 of our hoppers. And now for the last step, just go ahead and place down a lever on top of each one of our furnaces. Once you're done with that, that's actually the construction of the farm complete. Now I'll show you how you can use this as an XP farm. So one of the most important things you'll need to use this farm is some fuel. So just grab some of that. And there's actually a lot of different things you can use as the items that you're gonna smelt to get the XP. There is kelp, cobblestone, wood, and potato. And the first thing that you guys have to do, no matter which one you choose to smelt, is to put in the fuel into our furnaces. And once they're all loaded up, you can choose which item you want to smelt down. I would personally go for kelp, as you can make a super simple zero-tick farm and get a lot of it at once, and you can use the dried kelp to make these blocks, which you can actually use as a fuel source, meaning you can indefinitely use this farm without using up your coal. If you're not worried about fuel, you can go with cobblestone, as you can make a simple cobblestone farm and get a whole bunch of it really fast, or you can either choose wood, as with jungle or spruce logs, you can get a whole bunch of them very quickly, and you can smelt these down and get a lot of XP and also charcoal. Then there are potatoes. These give you a decent amount of XP and are also quite easily farmable, so if you guys already have a farm set up, you can use the potatoes. So yeah, once you have the item of choice, all you have to do is just come up here to the hoppers, crouch and click on this boat, and that should open up the chest menu. And here all you have to do is put in the items that you guys want to smelt and watch it go down. And after some time and a lot of items have smelted like this, all you have to do is lock up these furnaces by flicking our levers. And then to collect the XP, go ahead and open up the furnace like this, and then take out the dried kelp. And boom, we're already getting all the XP stored. And just like that, we're already up to level 5. And guys, the more items you let smelt, the more XP you get. And now next up, we have something really useful, and that is the fully automatic Kelp XP farm. To build this farm, you'll need 2 chests, 1 glass block, 2 glass panes, 1 button, 1 repeater, 1 normal piston, 2 blocks of sand, 1 lever, 4 pieces of redstone dust, 4 redstone torches, 1 bucket of water, 1 slab, a trapdoor of any kind, at least 1 piece of kelp, about a stack of solid blocks, a sticky piston, a smoker, and finally 3 hoppers. So yeah, go ahead and grab all these items. And to start building this farm, make a T shape out of your solid blocks like this, and then knock out the center one. Replace that block with a redstone repeater like this. Make sure that the 2 prongs are facing this way. Now onto the left side, place your redstone torch, and then on this side, 1 piece of redstone dust. And just like that, you should have a super fast redstone clock. But to stop it for now, grab your lever and then place it in this front block, and then flick it on. Now grab your solid block and then place 1 right here, and then go ahead and place in your sticky piston like so. And as you guys can see, it should be automatically extended. Now with the rest of your solid blocks, just place some around here and then 1 right here. Now you can grab your sand block and then place 1 on the face of our sticky piston, and then 1 on the extended hand up here. And guys, make sure to not fill in this hole at all, and just make sure to leave it empty. Now just go ahead and build in a wall like so, and then up here as well, and just cube it in all the way around. Once you guys are done building a wall all the way around, grab a solid block and place it right here, and then a normal piston like so. And now for the next step, grab your solid blocks and then build a 2-high wall on either side of these pistons like this, and then go ahead and make it 1 block higher, and then bring this out by one more block. Once you're done with that, place a solid block on top of our piston, and then our slab and a trapdoor. And now make your way inside right here, and then grab your button and place it right here. And to finish off the roof, just place in one more solid block. Now grab your smoker or furnace, and then place it on this sand block, and then while crouching down, you can place a hopper directly onto the top. Now grab your 2 glass panes and then place them in front. And now to place the water, make your way up here, and then waterlog the slab. And now to place in the kelp, you can use this trapdoor, and then place our kelp on the sand like that. Once you're all done with that, make your way back to this furnace, and then place one more hopper to the right side like this, and then break this block and replace it with a chest. Now so we can access our chest, break this solid block and replace it with a transparent one like that. So as you guys can see, the chest still opens. And guys, this is where the fuel will go later on. And now to finish off this furnace section, place down a chest right here with a hopper going directly into the behind like so. And if you guys did it correctly, the furnace should be directly above this hopper. Now the last step is to just connect up this redstone to our piston up there. And to do that, make your way to the back side of the farm, and then place in a solid block right here, skip one block and another one, skip one block and then another one, like so. Now with your redstone torches, place one on each one of these blocks, and grab one more solid block and place it right here. And for the last step, all you have to do is grab your redstone dust and then place 3 along the line like so. And guys, it's actually really important that you put the dust over this slab block, as if not, the 0 tick will not work. So once you guys have done everything, all you have to do is just start the farm like this. And if you guys did everything correctly, the kelp should be growing super fast like that, and all the kelp gets directly found in to our smoker. And that's actually the construction complete. Now I'll show you how you can use this farm. So guys, all you have to do to use it is leave the farm on like this, and then grab a fuel source and place it into this chest. And as you guys can see, the furnace should turn on and the items should start smelting. And then all you have to do is wait for a couple of these kelp to smelt, and then you can take out the XP. But if you guys don't want to use up all your fuel, what you can do is use these dried kelp right here and craft them up into a block. And these blocks are actually a really good source of fuel. So with this farm, you don't have to worry about running out of coal or any fuel for that matter. You'll just need a couple to start off with, and then you can just use up the smelted items to make infinite fuel. And now once you guys are happy with the amount of kelp smelted, so I just waited for a couple stacks to smelt, and to take out the XP, all you have to do is place in a lever on the face of the furnace and then flick it on and wait for one of these kelp to smelt. And as soon as it's done smelting, all you have to do is take it out like this, and boom, just like that, you get some levels. And now we save the best for last, and that is because this one is the most overpowered one of them all. And basically, no matter if you're early game, late game, or even a pro, you cannot beat this method, and that is because it is the infinite XP glitch. And the only 2 things you need to do this glitch is 1 chest and 1 water bucket. And these 2 items will help us do the dupe glitch. But there's actually 2 ways in which you can get the XP. And option number 1 is to do bottle enchanting. So if you guys don't know how to get these bottles, there's actually 2 quite simple methods. And the first and easiest method is just to trade with a cleric and get a few to start off with, and then do this glitch. Or the second method is if you have a pillager outpost nearby, if you go ahead and loot that, you should be able to get a couple of these bottles quite fast. And you can duplicate a few at a time, or if you guys want, you can do an entire shulker box at once and get a whole bunch of it real fast. And for method number 2, you'll need a grindstone and some enchanted bows, tools, or armor. So as you guys can see, we have these enchanted items over here. So the plan is to duplicate these and then use the grindstone to get the XP. And guys, I recommend you guys use the armor or tools with a lot of enchantments, as the more enchantments on the items, the more XP you'll get. So go ahead and grab all these items. And now to start off doing the glitch, go ahead and break out a 2x2 hole into the ground like this. And then once you've done that, dig down these 3 blocks like that. And on this block over here, place down your chest, then directly diagonally to the chest, place down your water bucket like so. And once you guys are done building this little contraption, you're going to want to save and quit first. And through that, press escape and press this button. And now that we're here in the main menu, whenever you do these kind of glitches, there's always a super tiny chance that you might lose your item. So to avoid that, I really recommend that you guys make a copy before attempting this in your world. And that is actually very simple to do. To make a copy, all you have to do is press this little pen icon next to the world that you're doing this in, and then scroll all the way down here until you see this copy world button. Go ahead and press that. And as soon as you're done with that, you can open up the world again. And as soon as it opens up, open the chest and place in all the items you want to duplicate, and then jump into the water like this. Now while down here, you're going to want to make sure that you're underwater, and as you guys can see, the bubbles are going down. And as soon as all the bubbles disappear, we should start taking damage. And when you take anywhere between 3 to 6 hearts of damage, you're going to want to force quit out the game. For me, I found 4 to work best. So just like that, press the X button and boom, the game is force quitted. Once you're done with that, you can reopen your Minecraft. And guys, make sure that you actually force quit out the game. To force quit on PC or laptops, you can just press the X button on the top right corner or Alt F4. And then if you're playing on console, you have to go back into your main console menu and then forcefully close the application from there. And if you're doing this on mobile, all you have to do is go to your recent apps menu and then swipe it away from there. But yeah, once your Minecraft is open, go ahead and go back into your world. And if you timed it correctly, you should spawn outside here with all the items in your hotbar. And if you open up the chest, boom, we have all of the duplicated items just like that. And guys, if you don't get the timing to work first time around, all you have to do is play around with it a bit. As I said, it works best anywhere between 3 to 6 hearts of damage. And now before we get our XP, I recommend saving up the original half that we duplicated just so that we can do this again next time. And for those of you who did the bottle enchanting method, you can just go ahead and boom, just use up all the bottles and get all the XP you need. But just make sure to leave some for next time. And if you did the grindstone method, go ahead and place down your grindstone and then the duplicated item. Now just like before, you can take all of these armors and tools and then go to our grindstone and then put them through, and just like that, as soon as you disenchant them, you get their XP. And yeah guys, that's it. Those were the top 3 ways for you to get XP in the latest edition of Bedrock.